The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And it's Rice. Dembele. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And the ball's come loose here. Ferdinand making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. And this is Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Hakimi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Ruben Neves. And it's Rice. He's tried one! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Distributed tidily. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stojkovic. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get on the end of this? Hakimi plays it in. Thuram attempts a clearance. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Ruben Neves. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Mbappe. Ronaldinho is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now that looks a decent ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
they've got it again. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Guardiola. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And this is Dembele. Thuram does well to get it back. Now it's Gullit. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass somewhat off target. Ibrahimovic. And that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Gullit. Gullit proves just a little bit too strong.
Un minuto de descuento.
Yamal. And it's Stojkovic. Now it's Mbappe. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Here's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Hakimi. Pele. That's been cut out, well played. Ruben Neves. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Dembele. And back to the keeper. Hakimi. And it's Ronaldinho. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cannavaro. And Guardiola. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And he's managed to get free. This looks promising. Incoming delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Threads one in. Now it's Dembele. Bastoni makes the interception. They've got a throw in. And this is Messi.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Stojkovic. Nicely weighted ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Messi. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Shot at goal! It's in! Barcelona are back in business! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Dembele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mbappe. Yamal. And he's gone backward here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Out towards the flank. Now it's Yamal.
Such good technique.
Stojkovic.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Stojkovic is onto this. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that's well seen too. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Messi. Oh, it's Dembele.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's away! This is Dembele. Hakimi goes direct. And they're back on the ball again. Out to the right.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Cannavaro cuts it out. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Dembele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pass somewhat off target. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Del Piero.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nakata. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Messi! Oh, that was venomous. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, it's come loose. Raul, and here's the chance to counter. Ferdinand makes the interception. Nedved. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Belletti. That has found him in acres of space. And that's a throw-in. And it's Guardiola.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nedved. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Torres.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. In towards the back, some mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Guardiola gathers from the goal kick. Belletti. Maldini looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, well measured. That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. Nakata. Nakata charging forward, the ball at his feet. That ball looks a good one. Nedved. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pull it. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's superb. Nakata looking to add to his goal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Hullet. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Baresi. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Raul. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that was vital. Nakata.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
The muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Hullet. Now it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! Raul. Raul puts his foot on the gas. Gets a good foot in there. Aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Habrá un
Raúl.
minuto de descuento.
And that is a little undercooked. Nedved is looking to influence the game from out wide. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Goes for a shot! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Barcelona finding their passes. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Foot in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Del Piero. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance! Ronaldinho finds himself offside. Nuno Mendes.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And this is Torres. Raul in with the challenge. Oh, this looks sharp. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nakata with the delivery.
La asistencia es
Del
de
Piero.
Asciende a 97.559
And it's
espectadores.
Del Piero. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he's there to retrieve it. Ambitious ball here.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious. And
Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Torres. Guardiola. Fernando Torres. Nakata. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Messi. Now it's Hullet. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Another chance from a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 2, Sidorf. Se va a llevar a cabo
And now they can spring out of defence. Ferdinand picks it up from the goal kick. Seedorf. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, that's clever. And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Messi. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely aimed pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the... And the finish! Out towards the flank. Now it's Yildiz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played into space out wide. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Now it's Hullet. And he's worked it through. And he's found a way past. And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Well, that's wonderful alertness. He's had a shot! He can get that clear. The pass has gone astray. Giroud. Guardiola. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Cambiasso.
Oh, great feat, that.
And here's Osimhen. Osimhen driving chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Messi, real chance! They've done it! Drama at the death! Is there time for what? And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before.